Welcome to the Breezeway, everybody, with Franny and Beeb'z. Only tonight it's Greg Werner and my beautiful wife, Shane. We're the host. Woo, thank you. Big crowd here. Big crowd out in the Breezeway as well.
Big screen?
Oh, big screen out there. They got popcorn, hot dogs, everything.
They do. I'm going back out there.
You can't miss yet. So tonight's going to be a lot of fun, folks, and we hope that you'll share with your friends and let them know that we're on live tonight. Special night because these guys, this is kind of a unique opportunity for Shane and I. You guys did this for us all summer in Prince Edward County and Napanee.
Which was a lot of fun, thank you.
And the 50s, 60s, oh, it was a blast. But
Thank
tonight, tonight you guys are on the hot seat, so we get to ask some questions that people want to know about you. Some they don't want to know. Like what we were talking about before we went on air here, Beeb'z. So we'll keep that between us.
Right, What are you dug up on me now?
We got the good dirt.
Oh yeah. So it's all good. So folks, hit the share button with your friends. Invite them to come by and see. We got these guys, and we're gonna ask them some questions. But Shane and I have always been of the belief that let the music play. So you guys play us a song, and then we'll get to some questions. We'll get this thing started right away.
Start one?
Franny and Beeb'z, everybody.
They sent him to Asia to fight in a war. He came back home crazy and asking what for. They had him committed, all with medals and all, to a mental hospital with rubber walls. They cut off the funding, oh, they cut off the lights. He hit the street and running that cold winter night. The streets are the only place he can call home. He feels oh so lonely, but he's never alone. He lies there holding his wild Irish rose, this crazy old fool in the smelly old clothes. He could have had something much better, God knows, than a half-empty bottle of wild Irish rose. What a lot better than the practice today. A baby named Scarlet with laughing blue eyes has been with water all the way back since 65. So much was forgotten, oh so far back in time, way down in the bottom of a river of wine. You know, they found him on Park Street, West 25th. Oh, they can't even find a heartbeat. All his fingers, that's just it. Just like they're all frozen. And he's holding her tight. But the habit, oh, it's broken. This is Rose's last night. He lies there holding his wild Irish rose. But his soul's in a place where a real hero goes. He could have had something much better, God knows, than a half-empty bottle of wild Irish rose.
Ooh, very nice.
I don't think I've been this nervous, boy.
Yeah, well, hey, we dressed up for this.
Yeah, we did. I didn't dress up too bad, I guess.
So, like, I got a bunch of questions, but the main thing is Shane and I came into the picture not too long ago. We saw what you were doing. You had an artist that we work with all the time on the show. But what we love the most about this show, and I think everybody in this room will probably attest to the fact, is you guys wear your heart on your sleeve. You do it because you love it. It isn't about the money.
He is going to cry tonight, I'll tell you.
But you know that's what we love about this. So tell us, how long, like, when did you start this? Like, what gave you the idea to get this whole thing going?
It's been
You want to tell him the truth, Beeb'z, or not?
been about 2.5 years, I guess now. It'll be 3 in like May or June. I met Franny at his backyard bass thing, and his dad had seen me sing somewhere, and I guess he
He come up to me and he says, "See that lad right there walking across the yard? You get him up to sing some George Jones." And I said, "Dad, I don't even know the guy." He said, "Well, I'm telling you right now, he can sing George Jones like no other. You get him up next." So I wandered over. "Hey, buddy, how you doing?" And then after that, he got up, he did a few tunes, and we've been pretty tight ever since.
Yeah, and I had this crazy idea. I guess it's not so crazy now, but I asked him. He was videotaping a lot of the VCR and the band he was in, and I said, I think there's so much talent around here that doesn't get heard anymore. It's it should be heard. And
You should give a throw out to our first guest that didn't know he was going to be a guest.
Yeah, who was that?
Yeah.
I can't even remember that far. But
Truck driver.
Oh, Todd McLean. Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah, he showed up and he didn't know we were going to film it, and I said, "Well, we're just having some fun, right?" So he didn't know. He said, "I didn't write any of his own." We said, "We don't care. Just sing some songs." So.
Well, you're exactly right. Like, there's a ton of talent. Not just here. It's not just concentrated here. It's everywhere.
Oh, yeah.
And they don't have a platform like this. And it doesn't matter if it's somebody's garage or on a stage. If you have a platform, you love what you do, you get a chance to play it. You guys make that happen. And thank you for that.
Yes.
It's a great pleasure to have everybody come and play on your show, but it's something to see the Jade Eaglesons, DJ Rhodes, the guys that are not, well, the guys that want to career in this and go at it, and you can see it in some of them. There's some that should be doing it that are working and don't have time for it. So it's
Very true.
I know John Hicks is one that I would.
So, guys, we're a little bit early, but here's our special guest.
Right on.
Good to see you too, both of you.
Harold and Gerald, yeah.
Yeah.
Right on.
See you, bud. Thanks for coming. Fred wouldn't break, man. We've been trying, Fred, we've been bugging him steady.
Solid. Like a rock.
Been friends for 20 years, and he wouldn't tell me nothing.
So most of you guys who are at home can't tell, but this is Canadian country music legend, Mr. Harold MacIntyre in the house.
Yes, sir.
So what do you think, boys?
That's awesome. Thanks very much.
Just deserved it. For sure.
Well, we always Harold's I'm a big fan of Harold. So's Beeb'z for a lot of years. So it's
Grew up
great.
listening to him when I was a kid with my dad. And
So
Did you ever think that I'd be jamming it up with Harold, Dad? Not when you wanted to take my guitar away a few times.
I know you're used to putting people on the spot, but you just played me a song about Harold that I want you to play right now with Harold standing right there.
Spent the morning pouring concrete, had a good hot plate of chicken for lunch. 'cause it was empty. Had a few errands to run. And I know what you're thinking. That sounds a little bit mundane. But just wait. I met Harold MacIntyre today. Beeb'z Colton City Herald's in town to do the old Breezeway show. So meet me at the back door. Pick old Fred up and go. 2016, 4:45 time of day. Hey, I met Harold MacIntyre today. Yeah, now what was I thinking? I should have took a picture with my phone, or at least record him saying, "Yep, Fred looks really stoned." It was over in an hour, and then he drove away. Hey, I met Harold MacIntyre today. At least I can say I met Harold MacIntyre today.
No pressure.
There's no pressure for that one, right?
We were doing our sound check earlier, and he played that, and I'm thinking, oh man, that's perfect. Perfect.
I had nothing to do with writing it.
You sure you didn't change the words?
I changed some words. But that's just, Harold, that's just north of the border. I'll tell you right now, because what you mean to myself, I can speak for myself, but I can speak for Beeb'z too. A lot of inspiration.
Well, you're bringing a big tear to my eye.
Well, I appreciate it. It's,
I'm wiping my eyes in the Canadian flag.
and I know I just got a second, I won't steal too much time, but your friend Larry Cohen, the songwriter, I know that you give tremendous amount of credit to him, and this is just from what I'm seeing but without your singing, I may never know Larry's songs, so it's quite a teamwork. I know that every time you're given credit for the songs, we've talked about it, and you deserve a lot of the credit for those songs. So.
All right, boys. So I'm sure we'll have time to talk to Harold in a few minutes, but let's go back to a little bit of your music. Now, Beeb'z, I know that you write your own music.
A little bit, yeah.
A little bit.
Too much, but once in a while, yeah. I get,
And Franny, I know you write music, but you haven't got anything recorded, or?
I've got 3 songs recorded. One with Stacey Doherty's here tonight, Gonkin Blackwater. It's written about a friend. Wrote a song about my father and an old high school flame. So, yeah. I appreciate the song, people that can songwrite. And I know I asked a lot of questions about it because it takes a bit of work to really polish one up where you're open enough to get it out.
Yeah, comfortable enough to play it out live.
Yeah.
oh, yeah.
Takes time.
Yeah.
What questions you got, darling?
Well, you had asked originally where they kind of had started out in music with in the Breezeway thing, but I kind of want to know from each of you, like really where your music started for you in your life, whether you were really young, you were sitting at the table while your parents were playing. Where did that part of your music start?
I had a lot of influence, always listening to classic country music. But I think I was 15 years old, and I was sweeping the floors at Thomas Motors in Coburg here, an auto dealer, and a friend of mine now was Tex Richardson. He was he was a grease monkey, and he says, "What's a young guy like you?" Like Tex would have been in his 40s, like 15, yeah. And he says, "What's a young guy like you walking around singing these old country songs?" They couldn't stump me on it, so he asked my father. Says, "It's all right if he comes over Saturday afternoon, 1 o'clock. We got the guys sitting around with the guitar." So 15 years old, I started delivering beer to these guys, and every time they needed to step out, they'd hand me their guitar. Other than that, you didn't get their guitars. Yeah.
How about you, Beeb'z?
Yeah, my parents always hung around people that held host parties and played guitar and fiddle and whatnot. The Gilmore family was huge. And I wrote a song, actually, Carefree Days, and mentioned the Gilmore family and that. But yeah, they stuck a guitar in my hand, they play fiddle tunes and just tell me when to change chords. And I sang from an early age and just went from there. And basically, I was around just tailgates and campfires till Mike Pollard, around 2010, told me, he said, why don't you get on stage and share your talent with other people? And biggest reason I never did, because I fought shyness, and I still do, and I'm nervous as hell up here now, but Mom always told me to challenge yourself, so that's what I did.
You do a fine job, both of you guys. And
I agree.
let's hear another song, boys. What do you got for us?
You want to do the one I wrote now?
Yeah, do Garden Hill, how it does.
See if I can screw up my own song.
It's original?
Yeah, it's one I just finished writing not too long ago. I get a little emotional because my cousin Kelly got killed there a couple weeks ago on Highway 28. So we grew up together.
You'll have to start it, because I can't think of this.
Okay. Well, I can still smell the wood smoke in the air. Last winter's still. I'll never forget the Davids, our neighbors, straight across the road. For the crunch of the snow, walking home from Garden Hill Park. And the beauty of the stars by the pond just after dark. Well, if you needed your car fixed, some gas, or the neighborhood news, you just stopped into Tom's garage to see old Orby was up to. If you needed some corn, some taters, some onions and squash, you just stopped in at Aiken's Country Fresh. Old Willie had it all. Growing up in Garden Hill was just like heaven to me. Riding their bikes up Dean's Hill just to see how far we could see. Swimming at the dam, jumping off that cars and swing. Oh, if I could do it over, I wouldn't change one damn thing. The general store hasn't changed, still looks the same. The only thing that's changed over the years are the owner's names. Donnie Morton's old house and barn are still there. I worked for him when I was a kid. He always treated me fair. Harold Shepherd would stop by to play horseshoes every week. Oh, we sure had a lot of fun back then, drinking beer across the creek. And I can still see Wink Beatty drive by on his 165. And I can almost taste the honey from Abby Clarkson's beehive. Growing up in Garden Hill was just like heaven to me. Riding our bikes up Dean's Hill just to see how far we could see. swimming at the dam, jumping off that cars and swing. You know, if I could do it over, I wouldn't change one damn thing. You know, I'll never forget growing up in Garden Hill and all the countless hours playing road hockey with my dad, my cousin, my brother, and my cousin Lee, Keith Morgan, and Corey Fenton, Keith Davis, and the Ogdens. Driving back to the reforestation, picking top balls and morels and fiddleheads, catching a couple of speckles with my cousin Kelly. We're stopping in and playing a good game of euchre with Pat and Gloria Toms. Our Saturday night corn roast up in Perrytown at the Woodcoxes. Or a kitchen party, Glen Diane Gilmore's. Or next door at Murray and Susan McMillan's. The guitars ringing, people singing, a lot of good times. Growing up in Garden Hill was just like heaven on earth. Ride your bikes up Dean's Hill just to see how far they could see. Swimming at the dam, jumping off that cars and swing. You know, if I could do it over, I wouldn't change one damn thing. You know, if I could do it over, I wouldn't change one damn thing.
I was that close and winning the $20 that we bet who was going to cry first.
Yeah, I got through it first time without crying. Yeah, it takes me back every time. Well, everything I write about, most people I guess do, is something that you did or something you experienced. Home's always home, right? Even if you don't go back very often.
Always will be, and that's a heartfelt song right there. I remember you posted it not too long ago, actually. And
Yeah, we had young Brian Martin come in and play dobro. He's from Garden Hill, so I'm thinking about recording it and hoping to. And I asked Brian if he'd play the steel on it for me because of the Garden Hill. And actually, I mentioned Donnie Morton in there, and that was his grandpa. And I worked for Donnie when I was a kid, so it's kind of a cool tie-in there.
very good. So, you guys got a bunch of stuff coming up. I know that you're busy and you put a lot of time into fundraisers and things like that. Something that's also near and dear to Shane and I. We always make sure we give back to our own community, but also outside of our community. Good causes need good people behind them. And
For sure.
we talked a little bit about the Legions and their struggle there of keeping going, and we want to make sure that we're out there and we're supporting those Legions and getting people into those halls so that we can keep them places open. And we're on the verge right now of doing a bunch of stuff Legion based, where we're going to do shows at a number of different Legions for that reason, for the money to go back into their coffers. And I know you guys are the same way as us when it comes to raising money and doing things. So tell us a bit about what you have going on.
Well, we got the toy drive coming up.
Yeah,
That's,
the 25th, this Saturday coming.
And my cousin Terry, she does a great job with Highway of Heroes. Mm-hmm. And we're proud to be a part of that event. That's part of how we got introduced to the people that were going to go down and do this toy drive for too. So
No whiskey scene, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, that's at the dugout
The
in
dugout
Belleville.
You have the dugout in Belleville. Then we're going to chase you guys down after that for helping out with the dance floor.
Yeah, thanks to your dad, we need a dance floor now.
I told you I'd
No, that's awesome. I'm glad you guys are coming down for that. It's just a bunch of friends that have put that together, and it sure means a lot to us. That's for sure.
Yeah, we seem to get around to do quite a few charities. I mean, probably 6 or 8 over the summer.
Do as many as we can. You can't get to everything, but you do the best you can.
Yeah.
We try to focus a little bit more on the personal aspect of it. If there's a family in need or somebody's help.
Yeah.
Well, musicians are good for that, if you ask me. Like, we always pull together when somebody needs this.
Yeah, for sure. It doesn't take anything that we do, and I'm sure you guys find the same. You put the word out to some musicians, and if it's a cause that's near and dear to them, there's a lineup of them that just want to be a part of it, help out. especially Christmas time. You think of it, there's a lot of people that are, you know, a lot worse off than you can imagine. But anyway, I appreciate what you guys do, and I know we'll always be a part of what you're doing.
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're looking forward to the jamborees next year.
Just for the nicer weather, just for that.
Yeah.
It's always sideways over.
So you guys ready to do another one, or
Yeah. What do
you guys want to hear another one?
Oh, yeah.
Isn't that something? For so many years, I've been riding the wild one, busting my bones at this old rodeo. Tomorrow's the day they put me to pasture. Tomorrow's the day I'm going home. Well, I can still see old Sammy Taylor chasing me out of the general store for stealing an apple that was at least halfway rotten. And Lord, I can't wait to get back there once more. And they say you can't stop the pressures of progress. Things must keep moving no matter the cause. We gotta keep changing and rearranging, and I can't help feeling something got lost. I'm on a hill overlooking my hometown. Everything's different, there ain't nothing the same. There's buildings down there that belong in the city, and right down the middle there's a big old 4-lane. Well, the homestead is now a new subdivision. Trees are all gone, the river's down, and the old man ain't got a place to play checkers, cause the general store's now a hamburger stand. And they say you can't stop pressure's progress. Things must keep moving no matter the cause. They gotta keep changing and rearranging, and I can't help feeling something got lost. No, I can't help feeling something got lost. Thank you, Ralph. That was another bucket list, I guess.
Yeah. It's gonna be a night of those. I
You
think.
know, we do have Harold in the crowd. Should we
I
get
know.
a guitar here going? Or
Well,
this
hey,
is-
I said that you guys might want to take over at
Right?
some point.
We do have extra chair. We got extra guitar cord. We each got an extra guitar.
That's up to Harold. What do you think, Harold?
Got time for a tune, Harold?
Oh, sure.
All right. I'll do. We got a chair here and a mic.
I didn't come all this way just for a beer, but thanks for
Anytime. You know,
I think your guitar's right behind there, is it? Or do
My guitar's in the truck.
you want it?
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks, Gerald.
All right. Well, while we're waiting for Harold to grab his guitar, and we'll go on with a few other things here. Get Harold all set up. Tim.
Thank you so much, you guys.
Yeah. Well,
Thank you so
I want to kind of tell you
Nice to say
how.
thank you to you guys for all that you do.
It's amazing.
I want to I want to tell you, Harold.
Yeah, I totally didn't get that.
Harold's amazing. We've known Harold now for a few years personally, but I wanted to tell you that when Shane and I decided that what exactly we wanted to do on this show, we wanted to do something special for you guys.
You did it.
Well, and you know what? You guys had a terrible time. I messaged Harold and talked to him, and he says, "Yeah, I'll be down," without hesitation. And I know what you guys think of Harold, and I think the feeling's mutual there. So now to see him sitting in the Breezeway here, gonna play a couple tunes with you.
So he didn't hear the pre-show bit about us going up?
No, probably not. He
We'll let him
he was
figure that
probably
out.
en route by
Let
then.
him figure that out tomorrow.
So yeah, so I mean that's how quick that all came together. It was, and I know you were, might have thought there was going to be a big giant bus, but hey, Harold could have a big giant bus if he
Oh,
wants.
you're gonna you got everything. Gee, I might have to tune it.
We have a tuner.
Yeah, it might be a little chilly, so I'm gonna let you guys go ahead with
I
this.
had chocolate. I got it on my pants.
I'm not going to touch that one.
Leaving that one alone.
Well, I happen to love chocolate. That's a problem.
Don't go there.
That's what I said.
Yeah, she went there anyway.
And I think we both had a Harold song picked out. And that's funny to meet somebody, but like Beeb'z here, and we're going over, possible songs and what we're thinking about doing for everybody,
It's hard to pick when you know so many, right?
But
And you got so much time. So
that's
I
tonight I'm
wanted
gonna.
to do Garden Hill, and so we got that one done.
Well, there'll be plenty of time, I'm sure.
Oh yeah, lots of time, yeah.
So
Started.
I've introduced you guys, and I sort of introduced Harold, but ladies and gentlemen, along with Franny and Beeb'z, Mr. Harold MacIntyre.
Thank you very much for inviting me here. It's a great pleasure to be here to help and support you two gentlemen, as you do a lot for us
Thanks.
and other musicians.
I'm smiling the first time you left it when you come down to we were at the house because it's winter time. We didn't have it in the Breezeway out of my house. And I just wondered what he was really thinking what is going on here.
I was thinking, wait, the camera's way over there. So what do you want to do? You want to sing a song or keep on talking?
No, we wanted to, let's take the singing.
Way better talking.
Anything in particular you want to hear? I have one song that I want to do before I leave here today, but if you have something you'd like me to do, please.
Patches. Sorry, guys.
Yeah.
I heard that.
Yeah.
Patches on my jeans, my head's full of dreams. I got a suitcase full of half-written songs. I've been through 2 good wives, I've been a drifter all my life, and I'll be that way until the day I'm gone. I've been up, I've been down, I've been knocked to my knees. I've been ate up and spit out like an unwanted seed. Everything I owned of value either wound up lost or pawned. If life were a bank, I'd be overdrawn. Patches on my jeans, my head's full of dreams. I got a suitcase full of half-written songs. Well, I've been through 2 good wives, I've been a drifter all my life, and I'll be that way until the day I'm gone. So much for that. If it's true what they say, that you get back what you give, that I've got nothing coming from the way that I've lived. I ain't never done no great deeds, but I ain't caused no one harm. I don't guess I'll be remembered for my charm. Patches on my jeans, my head's full of dreams. I got a suitcase full of half-written songs. Well, I've been through 2 good wives, I've been a drifter all my life, and I'll be that way until the day I'm gone. Patches on my jeans, my head's full of dreams, got a suitcase full of half
written songs. I've been through two good fights. I've been a drifter all my life. I'll be that way until the day I'm gone. Hey, I'm gonna be that way until the day I'm gone.
Well, what do you think?
I knew there was being too much of a fan.
You guys got another one you guys can play?
Oh, yeah. I got the song list for Harold. No shortage.
How about somebody out here? You have something out here?
Yeah, any requests in the crowd, or even out there on
Yeah,
anybody
The
watching?
Breezeway.
It's,
Yeah. We'll get people messaging in some songs, but I know you guys had a couple of Harold songs that you planned to do. So how about doing them with Harold?
you want to do the one you've had picked out?
Kiss your picture? You gonna do the break in that, or just gonna...
No, I'm not going to do a break in it.
Really?
Oh, come on.
An intro, or just...
No intro.
Come on, just do it the way you would normally do it if I wasn't here. That's the way we want to hear it.
This would be the way. This would be the way. Trust me, this would be the way.
I've been trying to forget you. Somehow don't seem all our hopes and wishes could just vanish overnight. I tried to turn my back on you, go find someone new, but no matter how hard they tried to please, they couldn't make me forget you. And I still kiss your picture before I go to bed, still wishing, darling, that it was you instead, and that things were all the way we planned them to be, and I could wake up from this bad dream and have you still here loving me. Well, I guess you just got tired trying to change my rowdy ways. Honey, I'd even say you changed them. I thought that you would stay. I won't ask you for another chance. I won't shed another tear. But if you ever change your mind, darling, I'm still waiting here. And I still kiss your picture before I go to bed, still wishing, darling, that it was you instead, and that things were all the way we planned them to be, and I could wake up from this bad dream and you can still hear loving me. I want to wake up from this bad dream and have you still here loving me.
Very good.
I have to say, that's the first time I've ever heard anybody else sing that song. Really?
Really?
Thank you very
I
much.
love
I
that.
hear it all the time.
Yeah.
That whole album.
How'd he do? Did he pass?
Yeah, he did a great job. Thank you. Thank you very much. Keep coming.
There's a song Harold was just saying, a song that people might want to hear. I know my dad. My dad's a big Harold fan. He in fact was instrumental in saying, "You get that guy." So anyway, his request would be "Before She Made Me Crawl." If you could play that, I would surely appreciate that. And I know these guys will join in with you.
Don't forget the intro. You got the intro?
Yeah. Oh, you know what? No, I don't, because I play it in G.
Oh, you play it in
Yeah.
G.
Let's just do it without it.
Do the intro in G, and then we'll sing it and then modulate to A.
We can do it. You think
No.
we can do it?
Harold's there, no way.
say you must learn to walk before you can run. You must feel some hurt before you taste the pleasures of life. But be careful, boy, be sure you know the price you've got to pay. You see I'm paying for it dearly every day. She took the little pride I had left in me and changed me into something that I don't want to be. Yes, she pulled the string and I jumped to her beck and call. Wish I'd learned to run before she made me crawl. She just won't let me forget where I was bound. I was a drunk and lonely loser on the wrong side of town. And the night she took me in like a puppy from the cold. Looked like the devil, I'm afraid she bought my soul. She took the little pride I had left in me and changed me into something that I don't want to be. Yes, she pulled the string and I jumped to her beck and call. Wish I'd learned to run before she made me crawl. Wish I'd learned to run before she made me crawl. Thank you, Rick.
I seen you sing that one on the Tommy Hunter show, I think it was.
Yes, that was a long time ago.
Everything get me a long time ago.
I think they had it. I think they had it. Looking at that show, I think they had it. Must have had a stick up holding me up. I don't think I moved once through that whole thing.
I know the feeling.
So, Harold, I'm not sure how long you plan to stick around. You want to jam along with these guys for the rest of the show? I'm sure they wouldn't mind.
Oh, Mel Tillis just passed away. I wasn't trying to imitate him there. But that's another sad thing, but you
Very
guys
much
probably
so.
talked about it.
Great songwriter.
Yeah.
Over 600 songs, I think.
Yeah.
Big ones too.
Seems to be a bad year this year. It just seems to be a lot of legends passing
Certainly
on.
a bad decade, that's for sure.
Yeah.
You know, and if there is a country music or any kind of music in heaven, boy oh boy, they got a band up there. I tell you.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
I'll do one more song and let you guys.
All right.
All right.
Carry on. Speaking of that, on that note, I want to do a Johnny Burke song.
Hey. Thanks, Harold.
She knelt by the bed and held his cold and trembling hand. He whispered to her softly, "Sweetheart, this is the end. I'll be waiting for you, darling, but you just take your time. And if I go to heaven, I'll thank God He made you mine. Now if I'm up in heaven and you come to the gate, just suppose the Lord might tell you that you'll have to wait. Yes, if you come up to heaven, they wouldn't let you in. I'd get down on my knees and I'd pray, Lord, please judge my soul again. No, I just don't want to be here, Lord, if you can't let her in. So I'm on my knees and I'm praying, Lord, please judge my soul again. Perhaps at last moment you've overlooked some little sin. So I'm on my knees and I'm praying, Lord, please judge my soul again. I know you offer love, Lord, and your love has no end. But I just don't want to be here if I can't see her again. Yes, if you come up to heaven, they wouldn't let you in. I'd get down on my knees and I'd pray, Lord, please judge my soul again. No, I just don't want to be here, Lord, if you can't let her in. So I'm on my knees and I'm praying, Lord, please judge my soul again. Perhaps at last moment you've overlooked some little sin. So I'm on my knees and I'm praying, Lord, please judge my soul again. I'm on my knees and I'm praying, Lord, please judge my soul again.
The late great Johnny Burke, what a beautiful song. We're gonna miss him, that's for sure.
That's for sure. Anyway, you guys carry on, and thank you very much, and I'm glad I could be here for you.
Thanks very much.
Thanks, Harold.
Appreciate you coming.
Cheers, Harold. Thank you. All right.
Wow, man. You're pretty good, I tell you.
Oh, that's fantastic. What a fitting thing too, with Harold playing a song of Johnny's. Like they've played many a show together, and equally legends in Canadian country music. I know you guys can appreciate that.
Well, like I said, it's not the same. They cut the way. Like my dad was saying that he's seen Johnny Burke selling his tapes outside of Zellers.
Yep.
Now you're online, you're doing it. There's millions and stuff. But if you wanted to make it, you put your nose to the ground.
You still have to do that. A lot of people,
Oh, for sure.
a lot of people think that it's easy. It's far from easy. And the hard-working ones are the ones that work for opportunities. They don't just fall in their lap.
Yeah.
But anyway, guys, let's get to your song list here, and then we'll get back to a few questions. We'll get to keep this music flowing here.
How are you going to follow that? I'm leaving that one up to this guy right here.
There you go.
All right, we'll do Stonewall Jackson. You want to do that one now?
I don't know.
What do you got for us?
You didn't have a choice in it there. Go ahead.
Well, I was going to do this one, Stonewall Jackson. George Jones wrote it. Well, I got a sad, sad story, friend, that I won't like to tell. I had a home and a family, then they locked me in the cell. I've been in here 18 years, a long, long time, I know. But time don't mean anything, and I like to go. every honky tonk in town. And words were said, and now he's dead. I just had to bring him down. Well, it's been a long, long time now since I've heard from my wife. I guess I'd be there with her yet if I hadn't used that knife. Well, I bet that little girl of mine, she don't realize or know. Her daddy's been here 18 years, and he's still got life to go. Well, I bet there's not one man outside that spent this long in jail. I'll be here in this prison till my body is just a shell. No, I can't be free to go and say the one that I love so. I've been in here 18 years, and I still got life to go. Lord, I still got life to go. Yeah, I still got life to go. Thank you. One of my favorites. I don't think George ever had a bad one.
No.
Or Stonewall, doesn't matter. I know Stonewall was one of Fred's favorites, so I had to do one for Fred, even though he kept the secret on me for a long
Attaboy,
time.
Fred. We kept it from him, eh?
I always try to get it because he's been a good friend for a long time, so I know Stonewall and him. He really he did it.
Yeah, he did it.
We stuck everybody on too, I'll tell you. Down at McDonald's, people texting them, messaging them on the street.
Well, that just means we can continue to do these things, and
You've
we know
got to
Fred
take
will
Fred
keep
to Fred, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
All right, guys. So you're from here, originally from here.
around there, yeah, Garden Hill, about half hour out towards it.
What about you, Franny?
I'm closer to here than he is.
Yeah.
No, I just in Baltimore.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So you've never moved away or went anywhere? It's all this has always been home.
That was it. Yeah.
Peterborough, I lived in Peterborough for a while, but that ain't very far from here either.
Oh, well, that's what happened to you.
And we knew a lot of people. We have a lot of mutual friends that know each other and stuff and never met over the years. Like,
Yeah,
and in the same area, never met.
It's kind of strange, but probably a good thing. I probably been arrested or something.
Not probably.
So then I'll take a second, Shane. You can take the mic from here, but I wanted to thank Brenda, who's always behind the camera at the back there, keeping us all on time and fitting everybody in and ordering supper and all that good stuff.
10 minutes till showtime. 5
Yeah.
minutes till showtime. She keeps everybody in check.
Yeah, quiet on the set.
Always says that.
She always forgets to say, "You're live."
That's Annie.
No, I go.
We've come a long way though since the first show. We get watching once in a while and they make me chuckle. We just started out there with this, just this table. I think it wasn't a wagon wheel. We don't think we had the wagon wheel then. It was just records, and away we went.
Yeah, you know, as soon as I walked in, I seen this Harold MacIntyre album down
Yeah.
here, and I thought, "Oh, this is perfect." And it's been there the whole time.
Yeah,
Since you guys started, I've seen that there.
Yeah.
Paul Watson.
Right.
gave me
I
a
paid
few-
There's some good stories about Harold signing those albums.
Yeah, right on.
That's pretty good.
No, this is a fun night, and again for you guys, and we want to thank you for what you do for music.
I never started out doing anything like we, like I said, we were just.
And now
having
look at
fun.
we got everybody packed in here tonight, and it's like this ever since we started back up again this fall. And
Good.
a big
It's a
thanks to
big
that too. To
And last week's guest, Kevin
yeah, Kevin
Parrish,
Parrish.
Yeah.
he's in the audience. Everybody back up.
You did a great job.
We couldn't do this without the help of a lot of people, and I'm very proud to know so many great friends. So, and like Tim Peters, we haven't mentioned Tim, but he's been helping us out the last few weeks doing the sound. So, we really appreciate Tim's help as
Yeah,
well.
Tim's a good man. Tim
he
Tim
is.
and I have lots of summer relations as far as festivals go, and he's a good man. He's a good friend of mine. And again, full circle. Everybody trying to help each other out to try to make a difference, right?
We're going to try it. I'll remember that next week when you guys are carrying all my gear into the
Yeah, I'm going to be there late. No, there's many people to thank and lots of different things that we need to go over, but again, it's about the music, and we want to hear you guys and what you want to play. You sit here week after week asking people to play their music and the songs they like. And by the way, it's not always just country, and I think people realize that. You guys have had other people on too. It's music in general.
I always like to think there's only two kinds of music, good and bad, because I know there's rock music out there, people in country like, and the country people. It's just, it's whether it's good or bad is my way of looking at it, because like the Eagles, if you're going to classify them now, they would not be a rock band. They wouldn't even classify as a good country band.
Yeah, with Vince Gill. With Vince Gill doing the singing for and Vince is pretty versatile, but just goes to show you there's a crossover there. What's considered country now on the radio is really more country pop. It's certain, some people like it, some don't.
Yeah.
It's a preference, but it's music, and all of it is an opportunity like this. And many others is just a way to get that platform, to get that music.
We've noticed that. We've noticed it because some, Jen Brandt was one. I like this. I can play all my original songs. I get my songs and get out there and get heard from the people. And it's like not all of us have songs, original songs, right? So you can just keep it going. But the original songs, I personally like them. I like hearing them, and it's a story from the person. So a lot of people, like with Jen, they get their opportunity to get their songs out and heard that normally.
That's right. Yep, it's important.
It's 11 o'clock at the bar. It's probably not a good time to pull a new song out and have people judge it, but it happens too.
Unless it's some form of wagon wheel. But anyway, guys, let's hear another song of your choice here.
Steve, Tom T. Holland.
Tom T., what one would you like, Dad?
It's your choice.
My choice, Tom T.
That's a special request from Dad in the audience.
I don't know if I'll get through that one or not, but we'll try it. One time I spent a week inside little country jail. I don't guess I'll ever live it down. I was sitting at a red light when these two men came and got me and said that I was speeding through their town. They said tomorrow morning you can see the judge, then go. They let me call one person on the phone. I thought I'd be there overnight, so I just called my boss to tell him I'd be off, but not for long. They motioned me inside a cell with 7 other guys. One little barred up window and I said if they had let me bring some money in, we all could send the jailer for some beer. I had to pay him double because he was the man in charge, and the jailer's job was not the best in town. What hot bologna, eggs, and gravy. Yeah, the first day I was there, I turned it down. Next morning they just let us sleep, but I was up real early, wondering when I'd get my release. I just lost. I thought I was right.
Beeb'z wasn't helping you there.
I was just kind of daydreaming. Gerald walked through the door. There you go, Gerald.
Brain fart.
Listen, I have the same problem with that song. It's just every verse is so quick, it comes up to you so quick.
I know.
And it's a story. So.
And Tom T's got so many like that, eh?
I do fake millennial.
Yeah, I like that.
It's one of my favorites.
Ballad of 45.
See if we can get through that. I like that one too. I remember the year that Clayton Delaney died. Well, they said for the last 2 weeks that he suffered and he cried. He made a big impression on me, although I was a barefoot kid. They Said he got religion at the end, and I'm glad that he did. Well, Clayton was the best guitar picker in our town. I thought he was a hero, I used to follow Clayton around. I often wondered why Clayton, who seemed so good to me, never took that guitar and made her down to Tennessee. Yeah, my daddy said he drank a lot, but I could never understand. I knew he'd pick up an Ohio Vice band. Clayton used to tell me, son, you're best to put that old guitar away. There ain't no money in it. It'll lead you to an early grave. Well, I guess if I'd admit it, old Tex Richardson taught me how to drink booze. I could see him half stoned picking out the lovesick blues. And Clayton Dad made him a promise I was gonna carry on somehow. Hell, I'd give $100 if he could only see me now. I hear the lane die. Nobody ever, but I went in the woods and died. I'm not a big preacher, but no more do. Good until I remember the year Clayton Delaney died.
You're gonna need that Canada flag.
Yeah, it's funny. Usually, when you guys are doing the interviews, you look all cool, calm, cool, collected.
It sure is.
When you're
Different
sitting at
spot
home
over
watching.
there.
The heat's on over here.
Must be the new lights or something.
Maybe.
So, Brenda, any comments or anything coming through there?
Yeah, just everybody loving it. Everybody loving to see Harold on the show. Yeah, great show. Greg, Shane, you're really doing a great job.
We're back up at the Freezerland January 13th, too, Harold.
That's right.
Taking a bus?
Yep,
You
we're
bet.
taking the bus. Breezeway Express coming up.
Yep. That should be
They'll
good.
stop and pick you up if you want, Harold.
What's the date?
January
13th.
13th, yeah.
Yep. Colleen, Franny and Beeb'z, and Brenda will be there. They'll be singing. Maybe some other.
Two Newfie girls are going to be singing.
Beautiful. It's gonna be awesome.
Well, you're just one.
Go from home.
You're not.
I'll be a little bit quieter on this trip.
You're going to be quieter on the next
Well,
trip?
yeah, I'm not drinking anymore. Remember the last one, we were half ripped on
Well,
that
that's
east.
Julia's not drinking anymore.
I know the Sleeman's sales have gone way down.
Very proud of you, too, Gerald. Very proud of you, too, buddy.
Yeah.
This ain't easy.
Big food
Oh,
out there.
man.
No, but you
I
both should be
feel,
proud of yourself.
I feel a lot better, so
Yeah.
it was just time. Had a lot of fun.
This is just something new that you've.
Yes, it's new.
It's not new.
It's been over 6 weeks now. Which
That's awesome.
last time I did that I was incarcerated, so this time was a lot more fun. I didn't have to eat with a spoon and wear Velcro pants, right?
So just so everybody knows too, Harold's coming down to our monthly jamboree in February, on the
Yep.
17th of February. He'll be our feature entertainer down there that night
Nice.
at the Hope Center. So come on down and
We'll be there.
join us, and you guys will be there.
Oh, yeah.
Have you not noticed that your next 3 months guests are sitting in this room right here?
Yeah. That's pretty awesome, man.
Now,
Hey, guys.
two of your guests have done a song. Would you like to hear one from the third?
Oh, yeah.
She has laryngitis.
Who's emceeing this show?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
This is you're making me feel like Beeb'z right now. Trying to put words in my mouth. Hey, Beeb'z, I want to hear this song right here.
White Lightning.
Here we go.
Well, North Carolina, way back in the hills, there's my old pappy, he had a stick. He rode the bottle like it till the sun went down, and he fill him with a jug and he'd pass it around. Mighty, mighty pleasing, your pappy's corn squeezing. Oh, White Lightning. Yeah, G-Man, revenue too, searching for the place where he made his root. They were looking, trying to book him. Well, that's my old pappy, like all the fruit. Oh, I took a sip, I knew that my eyes broke down and my face turned blue. Like I started flashing, thunder started clashing. Yeah, G-Man, revenuers too, searching for the place where he made his brew. They were looking. Well, the sticker came and he said, I'm tough. I think I want to taste that horrible stuff. He did one spoon and he drank it right down, and I heard him a moaning and hit the ground. Mighty, mighty pleasing, your body's corn pleasing. Ooh, what a lady. Yeah, G-Man, revenuers too, searching for the place where he made his brew. They were looking, trying to book him. Oh, Pappy kept a goodie. Ooh, what a lady. Oh, it's good stuff. Oh, it's bad stuff. White Lightning. Really have fun doing that.
I've heard you do quite a few George Jones songs. He's your biggest influence, would you say, as
Oh,
far
for
as
sure,
music
yeah.
goes?
That was, yeah. Well, he's on the wall here, and yeah, I got a ton of George on my computer. I think I got like 1,500 songs, George's. It's in my truck steady. George and Harold actually. I got them mixed on one of those memory sticks there. And
Nice.
they hear me ripping around Coburg, and you'll hear in the summertime you'll hear Harold and George and it's ripping out of my truck, and I can't get away with nothing because I put the whaling sticker in the back. So.
Nice. How about you, Franny?
Probably Tom T, Mac Wiseman, Harold. Probably it's my three biggest. I don't do any Mac Wiseman. I just a favorite to listen to.
Nice. Well, everybody draws their influence from different places, and it doesn't have to be in the same genre of music. It can be all over the place, right?
Yeah.
I'm just curious if there's a secondary one. Like you named a few, but is there other kinds of music that you have a favorite in? Or?
Want me to answer for him?
You usually do.
Oh, actually, I listened to AC/DC. So, like Malcolm Young passed away the other day, so may he rest in peace. When I was younger, Dad didn't like that so much, and Black Sabbath and stuff like that. His dad, he'd get a little pissy, but he got over it. We got enough X into him, and we'd throw on a bit of Hank and George just to make him happy again. But yeah, I like Leonard Skinner and all that kind of stuff growing up as well. But yeah, I'm a big traditionalist, and a lot of people know that. I'm a hardcore country kind of guy.
Yeah, really. What about you, Franny?
Charlie Daniels.
Charlie
a little
Daniels.
bit outlaw stuff for me in there too, and Southern Raucous, Marshall Tucker Band.
Fantastic. So, Shane, what do you got to add there?
Well, I just thought that maybe we should make mention as to who's coming up in the Breezeway next. We've got Ramblin' Fever coming in on the 27th. We've got David Bush on the 28th. December 2nd is the big Christmas party in the Breezeway. That's at the Grafton Legion.
Yeah.
December 5th, we've got Greatest of Ease coming.
Stacy's here tonight.
Nice. And we've got the 12th, we've got Darlene Brooks coming in.
Yeah.
And then on the 19th, we've got the Kids Christmas special. So
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that one.
Yeah, that'll be a nice treat. These guys are telling me that, it's a lot of younger people that are up here basically filling in the roles for Fred and these boys up here. So I think everybody should catch that show for sure because I think it's going to be fun.
Well, keep them playing too, eh?
Oh,
Keep
yeah.
the kids. It's really neat to see the kids. Like I said, when we started the show, we just met young Riley Merrigan. He was 10 years old and he's sitting playing George Jones. And at the time,
Wow.
I didn't know who the parents were. I didn't want to take the video out, be a weirdo videotaping. I'm going around. Okay, where's the parents of this kid that's playing George Jones on a picnic table by himself?
Nice.
I found out it was Kevin, a fellow I went to school with and known for years. It was his son that was playing it.
Right on. Still plays?
Oh yeah, he'll be one of the hosts on the 19th.
Awesome.
His
That's
brother
good.
will be
Which one's playing me?
I'm not sure.
He's not telling you
No.
that.
Everybody has secrets nowadays.
Oh,
Ask Fred.
no, he's like a bear trap. He ain't talking.
Well, I bet you guys are glad that I didn't bring Richard Simmons.
Yeah, you had the
I'm not
Murray.
sure if we fit into those shorts or not.
It would have been interesting, but we could have been sweating to the oldies right now, that's for sure.
I'm sweating enough now as it is.
Yes.
Well, let's hear another one, boys.
You won't do one?
Oh, I can't.
Oh, yeah, do that one.
Peanut
Oh,
gum.
come on, really? All right.
Here we go.
I don't know if there's any. Oh, is this for Red? Well, we signed up in San Antonio, brother Paul and me, to fight for Ben McCullough in the Texas Infantry. Well, the poster said we get a uniform for $7 a week, rations in a army, and a rifle we keep. When I first set out on the general, I knew he was a fighting man. He was every hand soldier, and every word was his command. He said, gotta take St. Louis, boys, before the Yankees do. We can control the city, then the Federals are through. Well, they told us that our enemy would all be dressed in blue. Forgot about the winter's cold and the curse of fever too. And my brother died in Wilson's Creek. Lord, I seen him fall as we fell back to the Boston Mountains in the north of Arkansas. Yep. Goddamn you, Ben McCullough, I hate you more than any other man alive. And when you die, you'll be a foot soldier just like me, in the devil's infantry. Well, on the way to Fayetteville, to curse McCullough's name, mourn the dead that we left behind when we was carrying the lane. Now, I killed a boy the other night who's never even shaved. I don't even know what I'm fighting for. I ain't never owned a slave. So I snuck out of camp and then I heard the news next night. The Yankees won the battle. McCullough lost his life. Yep. Goddamn you, Ben McCullough, I hate you more than any other man alive. And when you die, you'll be a foot soldier just like me, in the devil's infantry.
All right, you're up, Deeks.
All right, well, we'll do another George, I guess. Did I get the right here? Oh, she's mine. I won't say that I ain't the only one who loves her. say I'd make her happy all the time. There's someone she can't forget. I know she never will yet. But as far as my heart's concerned, she's mine. She never once has told me that she needs me. And she forgets when I'm around her all the time. There's someone she can't forget. I know she never will yet. But as far as my heart's concerned, she's mine. She's mine, and yet I know someday I'll lose her. What she'll never take is happiness I found. And I know it may sound foolish when I tell you that I'm satisfied just having her around. Even when she's in my arms, I know she's lonely. I wish that I could take that someone from her mind. But since her mother left our world, she's been daddy's little girl. She's a baby, I'm her daddy, and she's mine. She's a baby, I'm her daddy, and she's mine.
Thank you. Oh, very good. So, what have you guys got planned future-wise? Like, I know there's some people in this room that are working hard behind the scenes to do some promotion and stuff like that. That probably a year ago, you guys didn't think that was going to happen, right? So,
No.
So, anybody you guys want to personally, thank, throw their name out there, or at least thank them for what they're doing?
Yeah, for sure. Lori Lang and Colleen steering the Breezeway in the right direction as marketing and how many people and views and stuff that we're getting out there and getting seen. And we're still, Franny and Beeb'z will be down at the jamborees doing what we do, and I don't know if it's going to change us much, but it's nice to have the guests come through and make sure it assures you that you're going to get that more guests are going to come in, eh? So it's important to keep.
Well, Colleen's that girl that guys to me not long ago. But with what we do, there's a lot of people that do an awful work. We're just the people in the front of it all, but we wouldn't be what we are if we didn't have those people.
For sure.
Yeah.
You need help. You need a lot of people pulling on the rope there.
Oh, you bet.
Always.
And we're blessed to have a lot of them are here that help us out on a regular basis.
Like a lot.
Yeah.
Oh,
And a lot of friends and family, and friends that you call family after even.
oh yeah, for sure. A lot of music people are like family.
Yeah.
Oh, for
you know.
sure.
But anyway, we want to thank you guys for having us. I know you guys got more music to play, but
He's always got more.
oh yeah. Well, how are we for time?
We're 20 minutes over.
Oh well, it's still early.
I don't know how you got off the hook so easy, Eric. I had another one already lined up. I've got on the new kick of Roads and Every Reasons. That's so nice.
Let's
I
hear it.
don't-
Well, you can't talk about it and not do
Or
it.
you probably don't want me to hear it when you got Harold in the house.
I don't. He's telling
We do
you
it
to
different
play.
He's just challenged you to do it.
Okay. It's on, Franny.
It's a lonely kind of living. Never stay and never go. You know what? You can, no, instead of me forgetting the third verse of it, Harold may be able to. I don't know if you can sing it, May or not, Harold, but
Step her in for the third verse?
what's that?
You want him to step in for the third verse?
Yeah, because there's it's a little.
I don't know if I can sing it in A.
I knew I couldn't sing it in C.
I sometimes do it in G.
I
Can
don't
you
think
play it in C?
Yeah, I can play it in C, I think.
Why don't I do it in C?
Again, no
Because I
pressure.
can't sing it in C.
Oh, you're gonna sing it. Oh.
No, I was gonna. I can do a couple verses if you wanted. That
I
last
thought I was here with no guitar because I was gonna sing it.
Yeah.
There we go.
Give Harold your guitar. Oh, that won't be so.
Oh, you want me to play it?
Yeah.
Diddle-diddle-diddle-diddle.
Oh, there you
I'll
go.
play it with you. Would be if you play it and sing it. Because it's.
Well, you guys go ahead. I'll enjoy it.
Well, it's a lonely kind of living. Never stay and never give them more moments to remember. As I'm passing through the day. Satisfaction is in seasons, but there's roads and other reasons to be moving toward the morning as you find I've gone away. Well, I'm proud of being me and just as proud of being free. If that don't fit in your plan, you better take me off your mind. 'Cause the plans that I've been in have means of coming to an end abruptly when the dreamer wakes to find I've gone on down the line. And I'm just here and you can't hold me on the nights you need a man. But it's nicer when I know you understand that the only thing that lingers is the feeling of my fingers as they touch your olive body. And you melted in my hand. Now we can go, Harold. If my partner was in on it, we could give that a run.
I play good air guitar.
There's roads and other reasons that will always lead believing. I won't promise you for details. It's a story all my own. Of the things we've done together were so good, I would rather not say anything to change the way you feel after I'm gone.
I'm just here and you can't hold me on the nights you need a man. But it's nicer when I know you understand that the only thing that lingers is the feeling of my fingers as they touch your olive body and you melted in my hand. Just have to change the key for my
Change him up!
How about you, Beebs? You got one?
You want to come in and play one with Beeb'z?
But then we're
Great.
If you need me
I
to.
would think that.
Well, you know, it'd
Here
be
you go.
nice maybe
Here
if
you
you
go,
do it.
running the show.
I know what it means to old Beeb'z there. You have a. Whose guitar is that, by the way? Yeah. That's your daughter's. It's my daughter's guitar. I might have had to get you to play her guitar too, because she probably knows every Harold song too.
Well, I'm glad we have so many Harold MacIntyre fans here today. At least people who have heard of Harold MacIntyre. What are we gonna do, buddy?
Oh, I don't know. Put me on the spot.
Let's do. Now I'm not one for sending pretty flowers. I'll admit I forget some special days, and I don't always call when I'm laying
delayed by hours. And I can't guarantee I'll ever change my ways.
Nice.
If you ever wished to leave, I wouldn't hold you. But before you left, I pray you'd understand. I'm not singing this to you, by the way. All the little things I should have told you, but they're so hard to express for some men. Just because the sunshine brightens up the day. Well, honey, that don't mean the stars have gone away. And though other men might do the things that I forget, sweetheart, that don't mean I love you less. Well, darling, you just don't know how many times I've tried to tell you. But somehow what I was thinking, well, I just could never say. And though other men might do the things that I forget, sweetheart, that don't mean I love you less. No, sweetheart, that don't mean I love you less.
Very nice, Harold. Very nice. So we put Franny on the spot with a Harold song. How about you now, Beeb'z? How about you now, Beeb'z? What's your favorite Harold song? Maybe you guys could pick it together.
Well, I already did one earlier, and then you requested that one.
Don't argue.
Don't argue. That'll be the next song, Eric.
My Rill, who runs backstage at the Jamboree, says hello, Harold, by the way.
Hey. Yeah, hi, Rill.
And,
She always looked after me.
yeah, oh yeah. So she's looking for a good Down East song. Your choice. So.
I'm not sure if I know
Yeah,
any.
that's a good one.
Yeah.
Myra, you want to hear that
Yeah.
one? Out on the Myra on warm afternoons, old men go fishing with black iron spoon. And if they catch nothing, they never complain. And I wish I was with them again. Oh, boys in the boats call the girls on the shore, teasing the ones they truly adore. And into the evening the courting begins, and I wish I was with them again. Can you imagine a piece of the universe more fit for princes and kings? I'd trade you 10 of your cities for Marion Bridge and the pleasures it brings. I don't on one summer campfires play to the children's day. They dance around the fire singing songs with their friends, and I wish I was with them again. And over the ashes stories are told of witches and werewolves and oak and gold. The stars cars on the river, they sparkle and spin, and I wish I was with them again. Can you imagine a piece of the universe more fit for princes and kings? I'd trade you 10 of your cities for Marion Bridge and the pleasures it brings. Out on the Myra, the people are kind. They'll treat you to homebrew and help you unwind. And if you come broken, they'll see that you mend. And I wish I was with them again. Now I'll conclude with this wish you go well. Sweet be your dreams and your happiness swell. I leave you now for my journey begins. I'm going to be with them again.
Thanks, Harold.
Y'all having fun?
Should put a big shout out to all the viewers, all the people who are out there watching us tonight.
Yeah,
Thank
for
you very
sure.
much for staying with us and sticking with the show. It's definitely been a pleasure for Greg and I to be here.
Probably Joe's watching down there in Illinois. Joe McCurry, good seeing you. Joe, talking to you. And Kathleen Pittman down in Newfoundland.
Deb Nolan.
Yeah, Deb Nolan. Probably Jackie's watching. There's probably Nancy and Steve there from Cape Breton as well. They're probably watching.
There's a few.
Yeah, there's a few watching.
watching.
Oh, yeah.
So I see your list here, Beeb'z, and how about this one here?
That's another George Jones, but
I'm a little
I only
partial
know
to
three
that.
of George's, but yeah, that's another one.
That could be a
I've
song.
been living a new way, a life that follows sun. I can see the clouds are gathering, and the storm will wreck our home. For last night, you held you tightly, and you didn't even show. This is true, for I was watching from the window up above. You must have thought that I was sleeping, that I wish that I had been. But it's best to get to know you and the way your heart can sing. I thought we belonged together, and our hearts been like a glove. I was wrong, for I was watching from the window up above. From my eyes, the teardrops started as I listened on and on. I heard you whisper to him softly that our marriage was all wrong. Well, I hope he makes you happy, and you'll never lose his love. I lost mine while I was watching from the window up above. How I wish I could be dreaming, wake up to love that's true. But I was wrong, for I was watching from the window up above. I lost mine, I was watching from the window up above. Colleen knocks out another part too, so.
Oh yeah, well, hey, I was just going to mention that a couple of shows that we have coming up. Colleen's our featured performer on the 16th of December, our annual Christmas show that we do at the Hope Center. And you'll be accompanying Franny, so you'll be playing
Better
some
sharpen
guitar.
up is what you're saying.
No. You won't be as nervous, I'm sure.
No.
And then in January, Beeb'z, you're our feature. Down
Yeah.
at the
You
whole
want to know
center.
why I wouldn't be as nervous?
Why?
Just bring her out and let her sing.
Oh, I know. I heard her
Takes the
once
nervous-
around a campfire.
Takes
Couldn't
the
believe it.
nervousness away from the guitar player, I'll tell you that.
I'm spoiled because I get to hear it here all the time when we're rehearsing and stuff.
Yeah, you forget to tell people. But anyway, shout out to Kevin Parrish too.
Yeah,
last week's
for
show
sure.
there.
Yeah, that was great.
People throwing out songs to you, and you were just pulling them right out of your hat. There, it was pretty awesome. And you know, it done a fine job on it.
For a
so.
young guy, eh? Knowing all them old songs.
He knows them all. He's been brought up well. So what do you got, Franny? You got another song for us?
Yeah. Let me see. We'll see. We won't even tell you who this one is. In the Dodge City yards of the Santa Fe stood a freight made out for the east. The engineer in his oil and waste was grooming the great iron beast. While 10 cars back in the empty box along the hobo side. And of days of old, Miss Pal so cold was taking its last long ride. Well, the lantern swung and the freight broke out. The engineer gathered speed. The engineer pulled the throttle wide, clutched to his fiery steed. While 10 cars back in the empty box, a hobo rolled a pill. And the flare of the master's partner's face stark white and deathly still. As the train wheels clicked on the coupling joints, a song for the ramblers' ears. And of days of old, Miss Pal so cold was taking his last long ride. For a mighty long time we've rambled, Jack, with the luck of men that roam, with the back door steps for a dining room and a boxcar for a home. Now we've dodged the bulls on the eastern route and the cops on the Chesapeake, traveled the Liddville narrow gauge in the days of Cripple Creek. We drifted down through sunny Cal on the rails of the old SP, and of all you had through good and bad, a half belonged to me. Well, I hadn't the money to send you there, so I'm taking you back on the fly. It's a decent way for a boy to go home to the by and by. Well, I knew that fever had you, Jack, and that doctor just wouldn't come. He was too busy treating the wealthy folks. The doctor worn out bum. In the Dodge City yards of the Santa Fe stood a freight made out for the east. The engineer in his oil and waste was dreaming the great iron beast. While 10 cars back in the empty box, a lonely hobo side. And of days of old, Miss Pal so cold was taking his last long ride.
Thank you.
It's kind of hard for me because I don't see these songs. You're popping them off like they're not on the list. So,
We never really go off of this.
so
I don't know why we bother.
I got a quirky kind of question for you, just because I know you do the same sort of thing to all your guests when you have them on the hot spot here. So, like growing up, and your dad's right here, so you can't lie. So I'm guessing your nickname.
Oh, he's probably telling me I better lie. Is what's happening right now.
So nicknames come from friends, right? So people called you Franny, call you Beeb'z. But what did mom and dad? Did they have a nickname for you guys?
Oh no.
Is he lying, Dad? Is it censored?
No, I guess Bonkerhead would be.
Bunker
You said you weren't going to laugh.
What about you, Beeb'z?
Yeah, the old man, Dad called me stubborn.
Stubborn.
Yeah, because I was stubborn, I guess. I don't know.
So like, come here, stubborn, or grab me another pint, stubborn.
Stubborn, yeah. Maybe because he drank a lot of stubby beer back then. I don't know.
So what was yours again?
Bonkerhead.
Bonkerhead. Well, we can do a spin-off, Bonkerhead and
And stubborn.
Stubborn in the Breezeway.
Then I had Sharky when I worked for
That was pretty good. That was good.
Well, you know, I won't tell you mine because I can't. But anyway, your turn, Beeb'z. Let's see what you got here.
Another two?
Well, I haven't looked at Brenda, so I don't know what time it is.
Let's go on.
Yeah. AC/DC, all right.
Fred.
Too many women, too many pills.
Getting bad.
I'll do one more. I'll do Under the Influence. This is the old me. I used to be under the influence a lot. Well, she knew I knew that she was out to get me. I just closed my eyes and let it be. Now she walks by me like she never met me. I didn't even make a memory, for I was under the influence of love. And I wonder now what I was thinking of. Yes, I was so in love I let her hurt me, though I knew better, under the influence of love. Why did I let her do me like she done me? Why can't I get that woman off my mind? And although I know she never truly loved me, I wish she'd break old Walker's head one more time. For I was under the influence of love. And I wonder now what I was thinking of. Yes, I was so in love I let her hurt me, though I knew better, under the influence of love. For I was under the influence of love. You used to have a break in there. And I wonder now what I was thinking of. Yes, I was so in love I let her hurt me, though I knew better, under the influence of love. I was under the influence of love. Pretty good, Bonkerhead.
So,
Well, I think it's going to go away. I really do.
you never know. So when Brenda's doing this, that means
That's
we're
We
getting
do have a
close.
request for Harold to sing Peter Behind the Wheel for his designated driver.
Oh, hey, there you go. Just before, like, I know we're wrapping things up and getting close to the end, but we were out there earlier and we were talking about a song that you guys both were on stage, but Beeb'z sang He Stopped Loving Her Today down at the Hope Center. I'm hoping you guys will do that again.
like at the Hope Center.
No, right now.
We can end with that one then. How about that?
Listen, before we do though, I gotta say, it means quite a bit for what you guys did. I know all our guests are, it's a heartfelt thing for me, but for you guys to do this, and a special thanks for Harold and Gerald to come all the way down. I know, so you made a special day for us.
For sure.
Very special. Fred's gonna still kick him in the ass for sure.
Yeah.
Can you believe he's my designated driver?
Yeah.
Not many would, Harold, but
Yeah, you send in requests, Harold.
The guy with the biggest heart I know. You and Gerald there too, the biggest.
Yeah, thanks, guys. Thanks, Gerald, Harold.
Cape Breton
Okay.
Cape Breton thing?
All right, guys, take us home with a song. Thank you very much, everybody.
Love you.
Thanks for watching.
Calling you for getting strong. You better play. She still prayed on his mind. He kept her picture on his wall. When I've created out and then, he still loved her through it all, hoping she'd come back again. Found love letters by his bed, dated 1962. He had underlined in red every single I love you. I went to see my friend today. Oh, but I didn't see no tears. All dressed up to go away. First time I seen him smiling here. He stopped loving her today. They placed a ring on his door. Soon they'll carry him away. He stopped loving her today. You know, she come to see him one last time. Oh, we all wondered if she would. And it kept running through my mind. All this time, he's over her for good. He stopped loving her today. They placed a ring on his door and sent him out carrying him away. He stopped loving her today.
Thanks, Beeb'z. That was awesome. So, go ahead. You got Ramblin' Fever coming in next week's show?
Yep, we got Ramblin' Fever on the
yeah.
27th and David Bush on the 28th.
Yes, next week we have back-to-back shows just because Ramblin' Fever would be nice to get them on before our Christmas party, but they couldn't make it on the Tuesday. But they did offer up the Monday, so that's how
Tune in.
Right on.
Yeah.
Yep, be a good one.
Yep.
Yeah, good picking going on there, I'm sure.
Yeah, for sure. They get Brad there wound up.
All right, so tune in next week, folks. We'll wrap this up as far as the live broadcast goes. It's been a real pleasure for Shane and I to be here.
Thanks so much.
Yep, thank you very
Thanks
much.
so much.
Anytime. We'll always have your back, and I know you guys have ours.
It's been a lot of fun.
All right, folks. Thanks everybody for behind the scenes. Tim on sound, and Franny, Beeb'z, everything you do. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Have a good night, everybody.
So,
Keep your
Keep
shake
your-
candy.
For poking toads.
See you next week.